All right, welcome back all. That was the permissions chapter. So you've seen how company roles work, how to manage your project team, and how the restricted role lets you lock down exactly what a specific user can see inside a project. So if you've been following along and you've already set up roles and configured a restricted user in your project that you're working on now, that works. You're ready for the certification. So what we'll do for the certification today is create a view in the product specs category that is catered specific to a restricted user. That restricted user, I will request you include my email and add me to your project as a collaborator. This will not have any additional cost or additional licenses incurred to your company, as I'm already signed up as a Layer employee. In order to add me to the project, come up to your project header here, edit project team, and invite me as restricted. Search for Josh at Layer.team. If I don't show up here, come to collaborators and send me an invite as a viewer, Josh at Layer.team. This will be a necessary step as I won't be a part of your company. Once I've accepted this invite or received this invite, you can add me here as a restricted user. In addition to this, please share your URL to this project in the comments below in the LayerMaker course video section. That way we have the URL to the project, and we can also go in from the admin console to add ourselves to the project if needed. Now for the fun stuff. Come into your project, into this category, manage views, create a new view. Let's call it apply it restricted user verification. Add user, find me, and create view. Decide what in particular you want to craft my restricted user view to be able to do. Perhaps you want to add me just to a view that shows fields for chairs and fields for tables. Perhaps I'm out on a existing job site and it's my task to document the existing fields for the chairs and for the tables that exist on site. These are the two field groups for those. They're toggleable. They collapse. However, fields for chairs and fields for tables will not show up here in edit visible fields because they are just the groups for the fields. You're going to be looking for chair model through chair fabric, table model through table material. Now, you might not be following this exact project structure, but just remap the same approach to any project type and field structure that you might be working with to assign a restricted view to me for a task at hand. So in this case, I'm going to scroll down to chair model, chair description, dimensions, fabric, table model, table descriptions, table dimensions, table material. And I'll go ahead and add fabric swatches as well. Save those changes to my view, the restricted user verification. Now I'll go log in on my own account to show you what that looks like from my side. I've accepted the project from my email, so I'll look for the project. Example project. And if I cascade product specs, the only view I'll see is apply restricted user verification, as this is the only view within the product specs created for me as a restricted user. I'm going to check it, and it looks like the only fields available to me are the chair model through chair fabric and the table model through fabric swatch. If I click on an element, it will appear to me as if I was the other user creating the account in focus mode. As a restricted user, as said earlier in the previous videos, a restricted viewer is essentially focus mode on at all times. So I can only see the fields that are visible in this table view that are shared with me as a project user. That's all there is to it. As I said earlier, copy and paste your project URL that you've invited me to in the comments below on this section of LayerMaker course. See you in the next one.